What up, guys? Moneymaker 2.0 here, and we are back with another Erma review. Today we'll be reviewing a couple more chapters of Erma, as we will see what happens next with the grandfather and grandmother being here. It seems like the grandmother might not have changed, but the grandfather looks like he's changed some. Well, we don't know what he originally looks like, but it seems like he is not as bad as what he was, as what apparently he was like in Spirits Blossom or Spirits Bloom. But yeah, let's get into it. Perhaps it's time they learn some more advanced spells. Yeah, I don't think they need more. They already caused enough trouble already. So Eagle the Trouble Twins. Blah, 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 blah. The Trouble Twins. Oh my god, so much potential. You wouldn't want to waste that. I mean, yeah, I don't want to waste talent, but like, why? I only do my best to be the worst influencer possible for you guys. Well, I guess her influencing them is more of what they did back in the old days, not this modern gen. Because in modern times, they doing it a bit more different than your olden traditions. Or grandfather. Grandfather is good. Yeah. Use the weak link. Use the weak link to get at her. Nice. Spend some time after the night parade to catch up. Yeah, no, our plan is to just stay for the parade and then leave afterwards when we're not staying any longer. Good idea, but I feel like you should talk things out maybe. Maybe he's changed. Now, yes, he's a deity that has probably lived for a long time, and he's had all that time to change his ways, so it's unlikely that he would change his ways now. However, I think it could be done. Maybe. Oh, she's not happy, and Irma's just like, Mom, really? Well, I can assume that face means, Mom, really? You don't want to stay with Grandpa more? Because Irma doesn't really talk. There's literally, if you watch my reviews of this part one, she literally does not talk. Irma literally, this whole entire comment is everyone else speaking, and the only thing Irma does is show her expressions and anything else, and that just gets through. Which I guess I could take away from Endless Night Encore, as you saw, Aurora really didn't show expression that much, and you could say that they sort of copied Irma, because Irma came out. No, Irma didn't come out, or maybe it did. I'm not sure. Okay, don't quote me. Oh. Ooh. A mere dinner will not simply cut it. Oh man, why did I shave my beard? If only I would have kept the beard, I could have copied what he does. Dang it. I guess mine wasn't really a beard, but whatevs. Now we're on part 18. They're all scared. What? Wow. It seems like he's not all that bad compared to what he did in the past. It looks like he's changed a new leaf. Even the rest of the family's surprised. Even the grandmother's even a bit surprised by this. The grandmother, his wife, is even surprised by this turn of events. Wow, he's really changed. I guess it is possible for someone to live that long to change. But then again, we gotta remember, I always go back to Spirits Blossom because literally we get an invisible man that literally when Irma's born goes in to the hospital, looks at Irma, and goes, "Oh, you sweet, you're gonna beat that." Like essentially saying she's gonna be the end of the world. Destruction. That he pops up on top of the ceiling. He's like, "What's your next move, God? What's your move?" And then you see the detective, who's off to the side, who's just like, "It started," and like investigating everything. And so, I have a feeling he's probably changed heart to either fix his relationship with his daughter, possibly, or to try to win Imiko's way to get to Irma. Possibly, but I don't think so. Look how genuine he looks. I don't think he has an alternative motive for doing this. As far as I can tell right now. Yep, she's even surprised that he's doing that. Wow! The grandmother is just like, "I hear complaining, daughter. Daughter, why are you complaining? You will do this and you will succeed. He's put you in charge of this, so as you're in charge of this, you should figure out how to do this." Make sure that doesn't happen, as we even trust you with this, so we'll give you an impossible task. You gotta do it. And if people die, they can easily be replaced. Wow. I take back. Well, that's just the grandmother, which is different than the grandfather. But the grandfather is smiling about it. So, I don't know, okay? This is just interest, you see. I want to believe he's being sincere and benevolent, but the grandmother just makes it seem like they had this whole plan planned out on the way here, which I guess could make sense and would make sense. And there she goes, backing him up. And she's giving off her scary aura. Or maybe I'm just wrong about that, and she's not scared at all, and this is just her being happy. I mean, I'm not sure. This is like the first time we met them, and like the whole entire series. Putting a lot of things on your daughter's shoulder here. Oh, Irma. Irma is so wholesome. A cinnamon bun. That's what the comments say. And may the festivities commence. Those two chapters are really, really interesting. They were good. We learned a bit more about maybe the grandfather has changed. Maybe Emiko's father has changed for the better. He seems to be letting people in. Although the grandmother doesn't seem pleased about this and is sort of making her own rules to fit with what her husband did, so as to keep herself happy about this arrangement that he just laid out. By including a few peasants died, they can easily be replaced. So I feel like she's not all on board with the new leaf that her husband has turned. I feel like she doesn't like the way her husband has changed, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm digging too deep into this because I've been known to do that. I've been known to dig a little deeper. No, fudge! Why did I just remember that song? Why? Just why? Never mind. Yeah, so maybe I'm digging too deep into this. Other than that, I'd say that's about it. Now, if you watch until the end, I would love to have any feedback, any comments you guys have about the vid. Should I remove this mic on my screen? Like, should I make it so that it's, like, over here and not visible? Or should I just leave it as is in the vid? Or anything else that I should do to make it more appealing or make the video better? I would greatly appreciate that. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and anything else that you really want to do. And support the author, as I will have the links in the description. But without further ado, I hope you have a great time at the Erma Comics. Crap, that ending was terrible.